What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Yaadi Girl Flavor. Let's make a weeknight dinner with me. So here I have 3 bone-in pork chop and 2 pieces of salmon. So I've washed these already, as you guys can probably see, with the regular lime and vinegar. Some days I use lemon. It depends on whatever citrus fruit I have. So I'm just gonna season these. They are seasoning with both with the same seasoning as you all can see. I'm going in with some regular everyday season you'll find in your cabinet. I'm just going out of my head with this dinner, and I'm doing pork chop and salmon because everybody does not eat pork chop here. So I've put the regular like onion powder, garlic powder, complete seasoning, paprika. I drizzle some olive oil, as you guys can see. Just a regular everyday season that you all have. You guys can, if you ever try this recipe, season to your liking. So I'm gonna season it. I think I was a bit heavy-handed with the seasoning for the salmon. You guys will probably see it throughout the video while I'm cooking it, but it was definitely flavorful. So I'm just gonna rub in these seasoning, as you guys can see, and I don't have a lot of time to marinate it, but I'm just gonna let it sit for probably about 30 minutes before I start cooking the protein. So I'm just showing you guys that they're seasoned. Then I went in and washed my hand, and then I'm gonna season the pork chop. I'm not doing nothing fancy with these, just seasoning them and then just put them on a baking sheet into the oven until they are cooked. Pretty simple. This is a quick, well, I think it's a quick weeknight dinner, if you can call it a quick weeknight dinner. So I'm just making sure that they are seasoned. You guys can see, well seasoned. Then I'm cooking some rice as well to go with this. I use the whole grain brown rice. That's what I think it's called, the Uncle Ben's brand. Going in with some butter. I'm going in with some scallion and scotch bonnet pepper as well. And I put some complete seasoning. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I hardly put salt in my rice when I'm cooking it. Maybe only when I'm cooking rice and peas, and I'll add some salt. But this is my rice. So this is a cook along with me video. So you guys see I've seasoned the protein and I've set it aside to marinate. And we're going to start on our rice. So here we have our baking sheet for our pork chop. I've lined it with foil paper just to make cleaning up easy. Remember, it's weeknight. You don't have a lot of time to be in the kitchen. You might have work the next day or stuff to get done before you get to bed. So you want cleanup to be easy. So I've lined it with some foil paper. If you guys want to use parchment paper, that is fine. My rice is boiling. I'm just gonna mix that around and let it simmer. So once my water is all the way or almost dried out to little to no water, then I normally cover it with some foil paper and I turn it down all the way to low and let it do what it do, as you guys can see here. This is how I get the normal shelly rice, as you guys can see. I want to be careful with that pepper so I don't burst it. I'm going to take that out because one time I left the pepper in there and it burst. I ended up had to add sugar to the rice. It was so bad. Nobody wanted to eat it. So we learn from our lessons. So that's it for our rice. Here's my pork chop. This is 30 minutes in, and I'm just flipping them on each side. Remember, there's no specific cook to this. You season to your liking, you cook to your liking. I am cooking it well done. I like to have my proteins well done. Here I'm going in with some onion, some smoked sausage, and bell pepper. I am going to be making some pink beans to go along with the rice, the pork chop, and the salmon. Here's my salmon. As you guys can see, it was really seasoned, so I could have laid off on some of the seasoning for the salmon, but this is it. My salmon is ready, so I took it out. Remember, salmon only need like 20 to 30 minutes. So my pork chop is still going, but my salmon is done, so I'm resting it to the side, and I'm working on my beans, sauteing the bell pepper, the onion, and the sausage. So here's my pink beans. I'm using this brand. And this is going to pair well with the pork chop and the salmon. I did rinse it off a bit before I dump it in the pot. And I'm just going to keep sauteing that, and then I'm going to add some water. I add onion powder, garlic powder, and complete seasoning along with the water. And then I add a bay leaf, and then I add some ketchup. You guys comment down below and let me know what you guys would like to see more from on my channel, or what you guys would like to know more about me, and I'll see what I can do. But this is dinner, and as I said, I'm just grabbing and going with whatever. There's no clear plan, like, yeah. So I have, it's not green and it's not ripe, so it's definitely turned plantain, and I'm gonna make some pressed plantain. As you guys can see, my beans are coming along. Its sauce is getting thick. I'm removing that bay leaf, and I have my beans and my salmon ready. I'm cleaning as I go, so that's why I shared it out. And there was definitely leftover for the next day, so we did have leftover. My pork chop is ready, and here I am with my plating. This was definitely a quick and easy dinner, guys. Quick and easy, like the salmon and the pork chop, those go straight in the oven. You didn't have to really worry much about it. The beans were quick as well, and the plantains were definitely optional if you guys don't want to do that. And the rice was quick and easy, and this is an easy weeknight dinner if you guys want to add it to your rotation. But remember, guys, to like, subscribe, share, and definitely leave me a comment down below. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. So I'm just doing a quick plating. I sprinkle some green onion to give it that greenness. The beans definitely came in to sauce all of it and just bring the whole dish together. Bye!